Well, it's beginning to feel a lot like Christmas. Although Thanksgiving is more than 2 weeks away, much of the U.S. will get a vicious blast of winter weather over the next few days. John Lawrence reports. I'm going to keep petting you because you are adorable.
Let's go to her now and see. Ooh, look at the wind blow down there.
Good morning. And it looks like we might be having some technical difficulties with that. I know she was texting me earlier saying that those conditions and the wind is really affecting our camera gear. So we will hopefully get her back, hopefully in this show, but we will have her later on. South Dakota Senators John Thune and Mike Rounds introduced a new bill that can change how meat is labeled. Rapid City police are looking for the suspect in another casino robbery in town. This one happened Monday morning at around 8:30 at Toby's Casino on East North Street. Now, this is the second explanation of the bar summary. What should our viewers be cautious of when the AG gives his conference later this morning? 2 years ago, 35 deaths were reported in the state, all linked to opioid use. Pennington County officials are tackling the problem from two sides. Businesses and residents on Main and St. Joseph Streets are asked to restrict water use this morning as city crews work on a damaged sewer line. Well, thank you all so much for joining us this morning. We hope you have a great day, except for me. I hope Avalanche fans you don't, because you knocked the Minnesota Wild out of the Stanley Cup playoffs. We'll see you guys at noon. Well, the building, which used to house Mr. Movies, will soon open its doors as Mr. Liquor next month. Joining me this morning is Kayleigh Schmidt. He is the general manager of the Spearfish Sasquatch. So just first off, tell me a little bit about how this season has been going. Well, on average, around 8,000 people attend haunted houses every year. We had to investigate just why these attractions are so popular. Let's check in with Caroline Petty, who's live at Decorey's Haunt. Good morning, Caroline. A lot of people in Rapid Valley yesterday were either clearing or playing around in the giant snowdrifts. Well, I was right there with you because my car was completely covered. Take a look at this. Now, this is the giant drift that covered my car. My car is underneath that, and we think it was maybe 8 feet tall. So that's where we actually got the initial first look of my car. That's why I zoomed in, but it was about 2 feet just into that drift.
That is unbelievable.
Dad took his Kubota tractor out. We started just, doing anything we can to get the snow out there. And of course, have to show my dog helping out, playing in the snow. He loves it. And after a few hours, we were able to get it out. My dad just hooked it up to his truck and pulled it out. So I was able to drive it here this morning. But yeah, it was just crazy. And that's kind of what was left over in the snow. So as you can see, good indents of my license plate and everything like that. But
wow,
yeah,
that is amazing.
It was crazy. It was very interesting. I know one thing we were concerned about was how low my car was from the snow, but so far no problem. So
that's
fingers
good.
crossed.
We don't want to get snow and moisture caught up in there and everything.
Right, yeah.
Unbelievable.
Well, welcome back to Good Morning Coda territory. Now, the internet is baffled by a new way to eat pineapple after a video showing its unusual technique to eat it went viral on Twitter. Now, take a look at this. In it, a woman is seen pulling chunks of pineapple away in sections by grabbing the spiny exterior and tearing the fruit away from the core. Now, the bottom portion is cut off, obviously, might makes it a little easier. So what do you guys think? Do you think that helps a little bit before we try it?
It looks great.
It looks awesome.
That looks pretty easy.
Right.
Yeah.
I would think the pineapple would have to be completely ripe.
Yeah.
Kind of softer, yeah. So we are going to try it ourselves, and as you can see, we've been trying it. My hands are covered in pineapple juice, so I know you were trying it too.
I got a couple pre-peeled pieces here.
Yeah, it's hard because you have to dig your nail in to try rip it out. I mean, this one's not too bad. It kind of
no, you're doing a quite better job than I am.
But you have to get it started somehow. Too,
yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, it is.
I was going to say for Meredith, we cut higher up, and then for this one, we cut more in the middle.
Yeah,
so.
Definitely has to be riper. We're getting pineapple juice everywhere. I got it on my dress earlier trying to prepare.
It's fine, but yeah, so what I'm trying to do is
get them started,
I had to get luckily I have my nails, and I'm kind of using them as a knife. Actually.
I think so, if it was completely perfect.
That's a good
one. She's got it figured out.
I got it.
I think if it was completely ripe, then it would be easier.
Exactly.
To do that.
Right.
Hers was just
this one's a little harder.
Yeah.
But I don't know. I still like the other way where you just cut it and then you can make pieces as big as you want.
Maybe we need to figure it out.
Sit out in a picnic or sit at your desk.
Oh yeah. We just kind of need a tutorial from that woman.